Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to another episode where I review new affordable school fountain pens for children made in China. Today I have for you this wonderful Aihao model. It's quite nice looking with this green finish. Let me zoom a little bit on it. It comes with this sticker, and we have the Aihao, the producer. Interesting, it says it has a metal color body, but I don't think that the actual body is made out of metal, but actually the color of the body, it has this metallic finish. It is made out of plastic, of course, and the number of the model is Aihao 202503. First of all, let me tell you the incredible price that I paid for this piece. I paid only 5 lays or 1.01 euros or 1.15 American dollars, and I bought this fountain pen at my local Chinese store where the owners are Chinese and they sell Chinese made products. A nice looking fountain pen. It is available in other colors, but I thought to myself that this has a special look and it must be featured on my channel. Let's start with the cap, which is made out of a transparent plastic. On the clip we have Aihao and two Chinese characters. It is a quite functional clip. Unfortunately, if you apply too much pressure, it could be prone to cracking right here. So a plastic clip, I think it does its job, but it should be treated with attention, because if you apply too much pressure, you will definitely break it. The cap is pressure fit. It does this sound when it leaves the main body of the fountain pen. Let me take it aside, guys, and we will concentrate about the ending. It is quite a nice ending with this sharp diagonal plastic. It's interesting that we have the same color, light green color like we have on the body. And what is more appealing to the eye, guys, we have the same light green material, but this time on the grip section that it is also transparent, so it looks wonderful, guys. And let me zoom on it for you to see better. You can see that we have this transparent part that gives us the opportunity to see the hidden hooded nib in all its glory. So we have a steel nib, but look what size of it, and a great portion of it we can't see. But using this material on the grip section, we can finally appreciate how long this nib is. Interesting that the feed section is quite hidden, covered with this black plastic part. Again, the hooded nib is a steel one. I don't think it has an iridium top to it, so it's quite simple. The barrel unscrews and it reveals an ink converter. We have a familiar ink converter. On my channel previously, I've done a review of this Aihao model. This in fact is the Aihao 20642. So we have 202503 versus 20642. Okay, and this one was fitted, I believe, with the same hooded nib and the same type of ink converter. This type of ink converter, I know you are familiar with it. It uses the syringe principle, so you put your fingernail here and you push this rod, And I'm sorry, on this I can't demonstrate to you because it has ink and I'm afraid I will make a mess, but certainly I can demonstrate on this one. So you put your finger here and you push it down, and you can see the rod is down, and now like a syringe you pull it up and it creates a vacuum that draws the ink in this plastic reservoir. Of course, this can be removed and you can use ink cartridges with this Aihao product. By the way, guys, it certainly uses its own proprietary Chinese made ink cartridges, so it is possible that it isn't compatible with international size ink cartridges. I think I have here an ink converter from Parker, and I'm for just curious to see if I can fit it. No, it's not compatible. And why not, guys? I think I have right over here also some international ink converters, and I'm quite curious to see if I can fit one to it. Yes, I have here a Schneider ink, sorry, not converter, but ink cartridge. Yes, a Schneider one. I'm curious to see if I can fit it. No. So it's not compatible with international size ink cartridge, because this is a standard ink cartridge made by Schneider, so it's not a proprietary one. And you could see it's not compatible. But if I try the Chinese made cartridges, that's they look like this. Maybe let me see if I can. Yes, this is compatible, guys. So this Chinese made cartridge, it's compatible with this type of Chinese fountain pen made by Aihao. Okay, just as a size reference, guys, I have right here with me a Jinhao 51A, and I will put it side by side next to our model, just for you to make yourself an idea about its dimensions. Of course, I will also leave on the screen the actual dimensions. So you can see, guys, we have a quite slim fountain pen, the same size, the same length as the Jinhao 51A, and quite a nice fountain pen, quite elegant. Although this is not a metallic body, it seems quite cold when you touch it, so it certainly gives a aluminium feeling or something like that. Like I promised you, I will leave the dimension of this Aihao 202503 on the screen, and after that we will do the writing sample. I don't have a green ink in my collection, which is a shame, guys, but I have this red one, and I thought to myself that it could be a real nice color for a writing sample. So let me change the angle of the camera, guys, for you to see better the writing sample. So I've just changed the angle of the camera, guys. I will open the ink bottle, which is a Faber-Castell red ink made in Germany. It is quite a light red one. Okay, let me introduce this like this, and now you can see. Let me see. So first I will push it like this. Let me show you exactly what I'm doing. Yes, and now I will push this, and I will repeat this operation till I think I have a sufficient amount, like I have right now. I have a little tissue here, And you can see that we are left with some ink right here. Oh, quite interesting. I'm curious to see how it will write. I hope it won't lose any ink, because you can certainly see we have a nice amount of ink right over here. Let me zoom on it. Yes, you can see. To avoid accidents, guys, I'll put on the side my fountain pen, and I will close the ink bottle. I will leave the ink bottle here. By the way, guys, let me test if we can post it. Yes, it can be posted. In fact, this design that we saw on other Chinese models is quite nice. So little difference between the main body and this part, which is meant for it to be easily posted. So guys, this is the Aihao. Let me see. Yes, Aihao. And the model is, let me look on the sticker, 202503. This is made in China, made in China. It was available in my country at a Chinese store, and I paid only 5 leis, which means it cost me 1.01 euros or 1.15 American dollars. This is a plastic fountain pen, plastic, but it has that body with a metal color. And in this case we have a light green color, or a pastel green, call it as you wish. Now we have this hooded nib, and being a hooded nib, I don't think I have a flexiness to the steel nib. No flex, you can see no flex. Now I will do the pressure test. Here no pressure, and here pressure, so you can see no visible line variance. Let's see how juicy this nib is. Quite a nice juicy nib. This means that it could can do really nice signatures. Yes. I was expecting a little bit more juice, but it can certainly handle itself in a signature situation. And now let me see if I can reverse write with it. Reverse writing. So, what can I say, guys? I believe the steel nib, it's an M nib, but in reverse writing it transforms itself in a fine nib. So fine versus medium. You can see the slight difference between them, but definitely the reverse writing, it is a possibility. And now let me tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So guys, as you saw, when I tried to write with this, I had a little bit of ink flow problem. It didn't scratch the page, but it was quite annoying because I had to put a little bit more pressure on it. I'm not so sure the cause of this. You can see it writes certainly good. Yes, so I have a little small problem with this nib, but it is what it is, guys. I think it looks rather cool like this, with that ink that is perfectly visible there. Again, I want to wish you to have a nice day wherever you are, guys. Thank you for your time. This was my review of the Aihao 202503 fountain pen for school use. It is quite a nice, affordable fountain pen, and I'm sure that this lack of ink flow, it's just specific to this model. Maybe you can find yourself a juicier one. I'm not so sure about this hooded nib. I prefer open nibs, but as I said to you, this model, this Aihao model, which is codenamed 20642, was a juicier nib than this other one. In fact, let me try to see if I can show you. So much more juice than this. Let me see again this one. So this one, yeah, I don't particularly like a fountain pen that has a low juice. It's not good for signatures. It's not good for a steady handwriting, and maybe it loses itself when you try to write faster. So this was my review of this Aihao model. Maybe after some fine tuning and cleaning, it won't have this ink flow problem. It's not a small problem, but it's certainly visible, you can see. And when it's visible, we certainly have a problem. So guys, again, have a nice day wherever you are. Thank you for your time. If you've enjoyed the review of this Chinese made affordable school fountain pen, please subscribe to my channel to see other interesting fountain pen reviews. Till then, please take care of yourselves, and God bless you all. Bye bye.